Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. In a bowl, crack in 3 eggs. I always like to use room temperature eggs. They whisk more easily and help the cake rise evenly. Now, gradually add half a cup or about 100 grams of sugar, sprinkling it in as you whisk. Adding the sugar slowly helps it dissolve better into the eggs, so the mixture turns creamy without becoming grainy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd be so happy for you to join our little community. Your support truly means the world to me. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Give everything a gentle whisk until smooth. Today we are baking a soft, citrusy cake with a swirl of lemon cream inside. Some people even call it a tornado cake because of the beautiful spiral on top. Next, add a 1/4 cup or about 60 grams of plain yogurt. Whisk it in gently until it disappears into the mixture. Yogurt keeps the cake tender and moist, while also giving a slight tang that pairs beautifully with lemon. Let's move on to the lemon. Take 1 fresh lemon and finely grate the outer yellow peel. This thin layer holds all the bright oils that give the cake its wonderful aroma and fresh citrus taste. I always enjoy hearing where you're watching from, so let me know in the comments. What country, state, or city are you in today? I love seeing pictures of your cities, and I truly enjoy how you all connect in the comments. Then slice the lemon in half and squeeze out the juice. If you have any questions about the recipe or need any tips, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. Make sure to catch any seeds so they don't slip into the mixture. Fresh lemon juice adds a gentle tang that balances the sweetness of the batter and keeps the cake moist and refreshing. If you're enjoying the recipe so far, please don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps my channel grow. Add the juice from 1/2 directly into the mixture. Whisk again so everything blends together. Next, add a 1/4 cup or 60 grams of melted butter. Whisk once more until the batter is silky. Butter adds richness and keeps the crumbs soft. Set a fine sieve over the bowl. Add 1 1/3 cups, or about 170 grams of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Sift it all in. It's a small step, but it breaks up any lumps and gives the cake a lighter, more even texture. Take your whisk and mix gently, just until the flour is no longer visible. Don't overmix here. We want the batter light and airy. To finish, use a spatula to fold the edges in. This way, no flour sticks to the sides or bottom of the bowl. Now, take an 8-inch or 20-centimeter round pan. Grease the pan with a little softened butter, making sure to cover both the bottom and the sides. Use a silicone brush to spread it evenly in a thin layer, so the batter doesn't stick and the cake comes out smoothly after baking. Then, line the bottom with parchment paper. This will make sure the cake doesn't stick. Pour the batter in carefully, letting it flow slowly into the pan so it spreads naturally without knocking out the air we worked into the mixture. Once it's in, gently guide it with a spatula to make sure it's sitting evenly. This way, the cake bakes level and rises beautifully. Now, in a small saucepan, crack in 1 egg. Add the zest of the lemon, 1/3 cup or 60 grams of sugar. Whisk it until smooth. Then add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and whisk again. Cornstarch is what thickens the cream and gives it that beautiful, silky texture. Now, slowly pour in 1 cup or 240 milliliters of milk while whisking constantly so no lumps form. Finally, add the juice of the remaining half lemon. Place the saucepan on the stove and cook on medium heat, whisking all the time. You'll notice the cream start to thicken. That's when you know it's ready. Transfer the cream into a bowl. Cover it with plastic wrap pressed right against the surface and let it cool slightly. Once it rests, whisk it again until smooth. Spoon the cream into a piping bag. Now, take your cake batter and pipe the cream over the top in a spiral shape, just like you see in the video. This spiral is what gives the cake its tornado look once baked. Place the cake in a preheated oven at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius and bake for 30 to 35 minutes. When it's done, take it out and let it cool slightly. Dust the top with powdered sugar. It adds sweetness and makes the cake look elegant. Slice yourself a piece. The crumb is soft and fluffy, with a swirl of smooth lemon cream baked right inside. The flavor is light, tangy, and refreshing, a perfect balance of sweet and citrus. Thank you so much for baking with me today. I hope this cake brings brightness and comfort to your kitchen, just as it does to mine. But that's not all. I've got another equally delicious cake recipe. Start by cracking 3 eggs into a bowl. It's always best to use room temperature eggs if you can. Now, add 1 teaspoon of salt. Immediately grab your mixer and beat everything together until it's nice and smooth. This is where the magic begins. you'll start to see the mixture come together, smooth and creamy. Now, slowly add 3/4 cup or 150 grams of sugar. Add it gradually while mixing, as this helps the sugar dissolve completely and ensures a smooth, silky texture in the batter. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd be so happy for you to join our little community. Your support truly means the world to me. Keep mixing for another couple of minutes, and you'll notice how the batter gets even creamier. This is exactly what we want. It will make the cake light and fluffy when it bakes. Now, pour 3 fluid ounces or 90 milliliters of milk, then 4 fluid ounces or 120 milliliters of vegetable oil. Mix it in well with a whisk to make sure everything is fully incorporated. Next, take 1/4 cup or 35 grams of flour. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix everything well to combine. This helps create a solid foundation for the cake and adds a lovely aromatic flavor. Now, let's take a sieve and gently sift about half of our dry ingredients into the wet mixture. This helps break up any lumps and ensures the dry ingredients are evenly distributed. Once you've sifted the first half, take your whisk and mix gently. You don't want to rush this part, just combine everything until it's smooth. It's a gentle process that will keep your batter light and airy. I always enjoy hearing where you're watching from, so let me know in the comments. What country, state, or city are you in today? I love seeing pictures of your cities, and I truly enjoy how you all connect in the comments. Now, grab your whisk again and mix everything together well, making sure there are no lumps. Don't worry if it's a little thick. It's supposed to be like that. The whisk is doing its magic here, helping to blend it all together without overworking the batter. This part really sets up that perfect consistency we want for the cake. Now, let's zest 1 lemon. Zest adds such a bright and refreshing citrus flavor that really complements the sweetness of the cake. If you have any questions about the recipe or need any tips, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always happy to help. Then slice the lemon in half and squeeze the juice of 1/2. Lemon juice helps balance the sweetness and adds a nice zesty kick to our cake. If you're enjoying the recipe so far, please don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps my channel grow. Add it to the mixture. Mix everything together until smooth. Now, take 3 apples. Cut them into large pieces. The natural sweetness of apples really helps balance the other ingredients, and when they bake, they become soft and almost jam-like, which adds a beautiful texture to the cake. I always look forward to the little pops of apple in every bite. Peel them carefully, making sure to remove the skin so the apples blend smoothly into the batter. I always love peeling apples. It's one of those tasks that's so simple but feels so satisfying. After peeling, chop them into small cubes. The apples will soften as they bake and add such a moist texture to the cake, making every bite feel tender and delicious. Add the lemon zest to a bowl, then add the chopped apples. Give everything a good mix, making sure the zest and apples are evenly distributed. That lemon zest is going to brighten up the apples beautifully. Next, take a baking dish. Grease it with butter. This will ensure your cake doesn't stick to the dish when it's done baking. Pour half of the batter into the prepared dish, spreading it evenly. It's always satisfying to see the smooth, creamy batter settle into the dish. It's like the first step toward a perfect cake. Then, spoon the apple mixture on top and spread it out evenly. The apples will add such a lovely texture and sweetness as they bake. You'll notice how the mixture starts to settle nicely on the batter, creating a wonderful contrast of colors. Spread it out gently and let it sit nicely on the batter to ensure every bite is just as flavorful as the next. Pour the remaining batter over the top and spread it evenly as well. Now, let's bake the cake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Then in a saucepan, combine 3/4 cup or 150 grams of sugar, melted over low heat. Stir it constantly to ensure it doesn't burn. Once the sugar is melted, add 4 ounces or 120 milliliters of cream. Stir everything together. The cream should be 33% fat. Then add a 1/4 stick or 30 grams of butter and continue to stir until everything is fully combined and the sauce thickens a bit. Once the sauce is ready, strain it through a sieve to remove any impurities. After the cake is done baking, take it out of the oven and let it cool for a few minutes. Once it's slightly cooled, use a spoon to drizzle the caramel sauce over the top of the cake. The warm caramel will melt into the cake and add a beautiful glossy finish. Now, slice yourself a piece of this delicious moist cake. It's soft, with a touch of lemon and a burst of sweet apples, and the caramel sauce adds the perfect finishing touch. I hope this cake brings warmth and joy to your home, just like it does to mine. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe.